Last week, we saw Alex McCain drive his team down the field to set up a game-winning field goal to beat the Bullies in the New York Bowl. We also saw San Diego get screwed over by the refs in the Enforcer Bowl. Meanwhile, the Centurions put the last-second dagger in Philadelphia. Then the Hornets proved that Roenick shouldn't even belong in the playoffs, and that will lead us now to our last couple of games that will see who will go to the Division I championship. We started off with Chicago and New York, the New York Finest, with Drake Nitro back to receive the punt, muffed it, and recovers it on a punt. That could have been bad. Chicago could have been in good field position, but New York will drive now. Dan Carter nearly threw a pick. Travian Blue, great coverage on that play. That will lead to this. Carter throwing to the left. That's Justin Armour. He will pick up that first down. 2nd and 2 late in the drive. Rolling, throwing, he finds Gallows. Gallows picked up the first, and that will lead to this 3rd and 10 play. Carter will find Davis. Davis stumbling inside the 20-yard line. 1st and 10, they will hand it off to Eric Hunter. You would thought it was Nitro, but no, it's Hunter, the backup running back, getting a lot of reps. Not sure what's going on with Nitro, taking a lot of time off. So 7-0, here comes Chicago. Eric Straughter drops his pass. But speaking of Straughter became the first person to return a punt for me in rugby. This was in Sportsmania 10. Now, I'm not sure if they call it a punt return in rugby, but in my head, it's a punt return, so I call it a punt return. And Straughter took that thing to the house. But let's get back to the game with Nitro and the Finest on offense. Nitro picks up the first down. And then Dan Carter under center, he would throw. He actually rolled right into the pressure. Sam Johnson forced that fumble, and that will give the ball back to Chicago. Trans Westbrook couldn't get no yards. Now African Tank, he couldn't pick up no yards. Running game not going nowhere. Next possession for New York, and they find Justin Armour open. He picks up the first down. Now McCain, game-winning drive last week. He finds Gallows this week for a first down. Carter from the gun, throwing. This is Williams inside the 5-yard line. And now 2nd and goal. The tight end could not pull that one in, dropped it. Probably would have been a touchdown, but 3rd and goal. Eric Hunter capped off that drive with the touchdown. Once again, Nitro not in the game when it really mattered. So here comes Chicago. Jackson throws. Straughter, he caught that one. 2nd and 4. This is right before halftime. Jackson got hit as he threw, found McSpeedson on that play. And now 1st and 10. Throwing to the sideline, he finds Nate the Boy. Later in the drive, they try to run to get closer in field goal range. Well, Tank got injured in that play. He was out for a while. And they throw it. Now, Cam Johnson caught it there in field goal range now. And that will lead to this field goal with 9 seconds left. And yes, 14-3 at the half. Chicago trailing by 11. So they kick it off to Drake Nitro. Back at kickoff, stopped after a decent game on kickoff. So let's check out this offense. Carter, the ball got batted right in his face. The safety was blitzing. So Carter this time steps up and throws, finds Nitro, broke a tackle. Oh, he could have took off if he had 2 more steps. Carter this time finds his tight end. Davis picks up the first and more. They will hand it off to Hunter this time, but Jalen Thomas stopped him in the backfield. 6 tackles already in this game. He got a lot of time to get more. So Carter's buying time, work in the pocket, could have been picked off. So they have to settle for 3, and they knocked the field goal. No, they pushed it right, so they missed that one. Ross missed it. That will allow Chicago to get back in this thing. That time, though, Jackson was sacked by Enos Davis. They will run it this time. Chance Westbrook picks up a couple of yards. Jackson from the gun, throwing to the left. It was broken up by Carlos Reynos, who's having a good season. So on the offense, Eric Hunter and the Finest are driving the other way. 2nd and 3. Carter going way downfield. And yes, the tight end, Davis, he pulled it in. They are moving the ball. First down. Dan Carter buying time, throwing to the sideline, and that is Davis again. 3rd and 5. Can they convert this? Throwing to the end zone this time, and no. Gallows was out of bounds, covered by Blue, and that will lead to this field goal. And This time they would knock it through. 17-3 New York. Can the enforcers do something? Maybe with this kickoff. This is Jake Miller. And Miller, no, he don't get very far. So Trayvon Jackson throwing, finds Brewington. Brewington picks up the first down. He pitches it out. This is Tank. Tank turns it upfield just right at the first down marker. And that will lead to this. This was 3rd and inches, and Harrison picked it off. Going the other way. Coach is not happy with that. Harrison, 3 tackles, 1 pick in this game. So play action. They come New York. Oh, the ball was tipped. This time they were handed to Nitro. Nitro stopped right at the line of scrimmage by Devin Murray. And that would give the ball back to Chicago, who finds Levi Cato. First time touching the ball this game. Stopped right shot of midfield. Jackson got time. Throwing. Oh, it just missed his receiver. 4th and 10. They're going for it. Throwing. Jackson. And he hooks up with a receiver, man. He is working that pocket. Looked like that was Eric Strauder who came down with that catch. Under pressure and everything, moving the pocket. No, it was Brewington who pulled it in. So 2nd and 10, going to the end zone. Oh, he missed him. That was the one. That would have put him in the game right there. So 2nd and 10. Jackson hit as he throws. Still converted that pressure right in his face. George Schwartz was right in his face. He still completed that pass. That time it was Eric Strauder. Look at that. Heavy pressure and everything. 1st and 10, so they try to get it done on the ground. It's not happening. Tank nowhere. Jackson down again. The pressure is heavy. One more time. They throw it. Oh, broken up. Pass was broken up. That gives the ball back to New York. And hey, the defense can only do so much. Now they're getting tired. Nitro breaking tackles. Running some of this clock down. And now Eric Hunter popped a big one. Chased by Blue, who missed the tackle. Finally brought down, but not after a big game. 8 carries, 71 yards, and 2 touchdowns from the backup running back. Now they're getting the fullback involved inside the 20-yard line, less than 2 minutes. It's Miller again, stumbling, turning it upfield, and Miller gets the touchdown. That's the fullback, and that is pretty much going to do it for this game. 24-3, the finest is in front of the enforcers, but they have less than 2 minutes. Can they at least make this game decent? This is Cam Johnson. Johnson will stop about the 23-yard line. Now Jackson throwing. Hit as he throws. Ball was overthrown, looking for Miller. Jackson throwing again on 2nd down. Dropped by Brewington. 3rd and 10. Jackson under pressure. No, they couldn't bring that one in. And finally, 4th down. Jackson throws down the field and broken up by Reynolds. Carlos Reynolds, no joke. Having a great season. And probably going to be seeing him at the next level, but the finals did kick another field goal. 27-3 is the final score. Stats wasn't good nowhere around on either side of the ball, but Eric Hunter, 9 carries, 69 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Drake Nitro, 47 yards on 9 touches. Our next game, the Centurions going into Orlando to face the Hornets. We had a fumble. Ball went out of bounds. That was lucky because Kingsley Cook ain't wasting no time. Trey Ratliff already 7-0. They don't play no games. Now Daniel Pritchard ran free on a blitz. Easy sack right there. And they were short of the first down, so the Hornets will get the ball right back. And man, you got to do something about Trey Ratliff. That's his 2nd touchdown in the first half. So the Centurions, hefty lefty throwing, and it was broken up. Big hefty in the pocket throwing. This time it's Trent Harrison, 1st down. 1st and 10, minute 33 remaining, and Soto, no yards on that play. Devin James going downfield. No, that was broken up too. Devin James in the pocket. He finds Harrison, but short of the first down marker, giving the ball back to the Hornets. And Camden Cooley, he got 2 gears. Picks up that first down. 14-0 2nd quarter. This is, I'm not sure who brought that catch in, but it was short of the first down. Here come the Centurions. Trent Harrison, only receiver doing anything. They will get it on, trying to get it done on the ground. 1 yard for Soto. James this time finds Wes Johnson bouncing off of tacklers at the 40-yard line. Now Soto, he has more room now, picks up the first and some more yards. Devin James throwing, moving the ball. Oh, Jones dropped that one. That was a first down. And James finds Adams at the 7. Then he would go to his tight end shy of the 10-yard line. That would set up this 4th down field goal, and they knocked it through. 14-3, starting off the same way the last one did. Then Cook fumbles the ball. Now the defense turning it up, giving the offense life. Hefty lefty finds Trent Harrison. That was a dangerous pass inside the 5-yard line, and that will set up the running back for William Neal for that easy touchdown on the toss. 14-10. Here we go. Cook. Now the pass rush is getting there. That was Bean that time. Kingsley Cook is under pressure. One more time. They get to him again, and they had to punt the ball away. Can he take the lead? This is 33 seconds and a half. Trent Harrison pulls in another catch. 19 seconds. That's Freddie Jones. 16 seconds. Devin James. That finds Wes Johnson again, but they will settle for 3, and the field goal will fall short. So no, they couldn't take the lead, and they couldn't cut it down. So here we go. Second half. Camden Cooley takes this pass, picks up a big gain on that swing pass. Kingsley Cook swings it out to Cooley again, breaking tackles, picks up another first down, and tag on 15 more for the face mask. Cook play action to the end zone, and that is Ryan Say. Say puts them up 21-10. Man, his offense ain't no joke. Here come the Centurions. Hit as he threw Devin James. Again, 21-10. Oh, that was almost picked off and could have been caught, but no. That drive died hard. Here we go, Orlando. Jaden Shivers pulled that one in. Then the toss play to the fullback, who barely gets in the game, barely touches the ball, but got a big run on that first down carry. So Cook buying time, throwing to the end zone, and Trey Ratliff pulls it in for the league record, 3 touchdowns by a wide receiver. So Centurions, they are in trouble. Trent Harrison picks up the first down. Hefty throwing down the field, finds Adams. Adams picks up the first, but here we go. Devin James throwing downfield. That was broken up, and that drive ended. So Cook, will he put more points on the board? Hit as he throws right there. And that was number 12. I'm not sure who that was, but he was stopped short of the first down. Then lefty finds Johnson on that play. Devin James finds the running back William Neal at midfield, and they're driving. Lefty throwing it downfield. That's Wes Johnson. He pulled it in. He beat Vasquez on that play. Lefty throwing to the end zone. Oh my. Trent Harrison, another catch. 8 catches, 102. He will finish with a league record 10. But they go with conversion. 2-point conversion dropped. 28-16. They're down 12. So they kick it off. They need a couple of defensive stops, and they kick it to Sadiq Lewis, who will take this kickoff to the crib. He has crossed the 40, crossed the 30, inside the 20, 87-yard kick return. Sadiq Lewis puts the Hornets in a comfortable spot. After lefty couldn't connect with his receiver. This Devin James under pressure, heavy pressure, but Adams pulled that one in for a first down. Devin James finds Trent Harrison again. 1st and 10. Devin James throwing to the sideline. That's Harrison with number 10. That's the record right there. Now hefty lefty throwing to the sideline. That's Adams. And Adams pulled that one in. He was a little slow to get up. They find the tight end Jones on that play. That will lead to this 4th and 1. They could not convert. Daniel Pritchard with the stop, and that is it. The Hornets knock off the Centurions. 3 records broken in the game. Kingsley Cook 4 touchdown passes. That's a record. Harrison 10 catches, and Trey Ratliff 3 touchdowns. But now we know who our championship contenders are. We have the New York Finest and the Orlando Hornets. The number 1 and 2, the 1 and 2 seed will face off in the Division 1 championship. And that is it for me. I will see y'all tomorrow. Road to Backbreaker. Like if you like, subscribe if you're new.